Hey everybody, Eli Maggots here, specialist in Charlotte, North Carolina, specializing in luxury homes, new home construction, and custom homes. And as part of my appeal to you, or as part of my duty to you, I have to talk about mortgages. I know nothing about mortgages, and I know you guys are sick of looking at me on a daily basis. I have brought in a special guest star. Her name is Sarah Hebb. She specializes in mortgage, and she's going to give you all the information that you need to know about what's going on in the mortgage industry right now. Sarah, it's all you, baby.
Eli, hey, how is everyone? So we're going to talk about all things mortgages today, and I think this is a really important part to add to information that we can get out to home buyers and home sellers. And I work for a company, Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group, and we specialize in home loans from purchases to refinances. And I am licensed in North, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. So let's share some good information with our people today. And I'll let you ask me some questions.
Who are our people?
We
don't know the people. We're just out there right now. So the people who are watching right now, whenever you call me and you ask me how much can I spend for a home, I have no idea. I don't ask you about money. I know about houses. I know about values of homes. She is the one to call and ask, how much can I get a loan for? How much of a house can I buy? So if you call me, I'm going to tell you to call her. So call her first. So recently we've got inflation. Fed has increased rates. Interest rates for mortgages have gone up. But recently in the last week or so, they've actually come back down. So let's talk about that, Sarah.
Sure. So the Fed's main goal right now is to fight inflation. So they want to slow down spending, which is why they are increasing rates. But what you need to know is that when the Fed raises rates, it actually doesn't directly impact mortgage rates. It impacts things such as auto loans, so interest on your auto loans, your credit cards, business loans, home equity lines of credit. And so when the Fed actually rose rates last Thursday or Wednesday, I believe, which was the 27th of July, guess what happened? Mortgage rates actually went down to about 5.125, 5%. So that was really a great reprieve for many buyers.
Where was the mortgage rates prior to all this run up?
Yeah, so over really the past 2.5, 3 months, we've seen rates really in the upper 5%. And so now we're seeing a nice drop down to that lower 5% for a 30-year fixed rate.
And where do you think rates are going to go from here? Do you have a prognostication?
So here's the deal. I don't have a crystal ball. I wish I did, but based on a lot of the future market predictions, we think that rates will probably level off right around this 5%, stay here for a good bit of time, and then maybe towards the fall, once the Fed says, hey, guess what? Good news, we have fought inflation, we may see rates come back down a little bit.
Now, have you seen less number of phone calls regarding mortgages, or has it stayed the same? Has it dropped a little bit? What have you seen?
Yeah, so really at the beginning of the year, we saw quite a drastic decrease in phone calls, primarily because what was happening in winter of last year, rates were still in the 2%, which was crazy low levels. And as the year has gone on in 2022, I've actually seen my phone ring just as typical, because here's what's happening. We are actually coming to more of a normalized market. Rates are coming back to a normal, healthy level. So my phone's still been ringing, and there are a lot of buyers out there that need homes.
So from my perspective, things have definitely slowed down from the buying end, but I do see, like you said, that the market is actually coming back to something more normal than what we were used to. So you're able to get into a house, see the house, decide if you actually like the house, and then make an offer that's not crazy, where you're giving away half your money and risking everything without an inspection, without an appraisal. Right now, there is more inventory and you're able to get into a house and actually make up your mind whether or not you would actually want to make an offer on a particular home. Get a chance to inspect it and go through the normal process. That has been happening on my end. Most of the people that I'm dealing with, or a lot of them anyway, they are not really affected too much by interest rates. So it's just that time of year. It's August. People are getting ready to go back to school. I anticipate things kicking in September, and I've already got people who are going to be moving next year. So they're kind of like 6 months away.
So tell me this real quick. What do you specialize in as far as real estate is concerned? You talked about that at the beginning, but can you tell me again and remind me?
So I specialize basically in the highest end neighborhoods. The areas that people call me for are ones in which the schools typically are highest rated, or I get calls from people who don't care about schools and are willing to take their kids into a private school. Now I'm working all the way down in South Carolina in Fort Mill and Indian Land, and I go all the way up to Mooresville. So that's about an hour and 10-minute drive. So I cover all that, but I cover neighborhoods that are usually on the higher end. So higher end, let's say $750,000 and up. It's not the only thing I do, but it's primarily where I specialize. Now you can take care of anybody in any price point, correct?
That's correct. I can take care from low, if you need $20,000 loan, all the way up to a $4 million loan.
Which is awesome. Most of the people I take care of are going for conventional loans, but you do FHA, you do VA, you'll do, what's that agriculture stuff?
USDA.
USDA. See how smart I am? That's why I send you to Sarah. Hopefully this video has given you some more insight into what's going on. We're going to try and make this a regular thing. So we'll follow it day by day, week by week, and let you know where the interest rates are going and what we're seeing out there. Sarah, thank you for stopping by and making my videos look pretty. And sorry guys, this is what you're going to have to deal with me. Anything you wish to say to the people out there in internet land?
Yes, please reach out to Eli for any real estate questions.
Okay.
He is
enough
fabulous.
of the commercial shit. Call Sarah first before you call me. Call her. If you're looking for a home that is perhaps not what you think that I specialize in, call her as well, because she's going to be able to help you no matter what the price point is. Her number's below. She's with Atlantic Bay Mortgage. She's my right-hand person. Literally, I wouldn't bring her on here if she weren't. Everybody who's needing a mortgage goes to her first from me. Anyway, hope you are all good. Stay cool, and we'll talk to you soon.
See everybody.